Intimidating to apply for a job and go for an interview. There's an added layer of challenge when you have a disability. One misconception people with typical abilities often have is that certain disabilities mean a candidate won't be able to do the work. Before we go any further though, and Donovan had a chance to hear this once already, but I'm going to play a clip from an interview with a manager at a nonprofit organization in Grand Rapids, just see if you can understand what it says.
Filters and topics heading showing results for reading speed link from search instead for heading level free search instead for heading level free region heading level search results.
Okay, second time around. Did you catch any of that?
Not even the second time around.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, the man we interviewed understood every word, and he shared how different abilities.
So my laptop have a screen reader called JAWS. JAWS stands for like Job Access with Speech.
Usman Karoma didn't need his eyes to know what was in the email I sent him earlier this week.
Teresa Weekly, request for interview Monday.
He is the employment coordinator at the Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired in Grand Rapids. That role includes helping teach people with low vision or blindness how to be successful applying for jobs.
And that bias without even knowing that, oh, this person is blind, so they cannot perform the job task without even speaking with them. So right away they are out of the picture.
Does it get tiring having to constantly educate and advocate for yourself?
I just love that challenge to, hey, actually I can do this if this and this is in place.
Karoma was recently part of a meeting with executives at Steelcase. The goal was to find ways to improve accessibility in the hiring process.
They came in, they spent about 2 hours just listening to those individuals.
We absorbed, we asked questions, and in that you have to also show some humility. Like, we know that Steelcase is a fantastic organization and we do our best to create an inclusive workspace, but we also know there's more work to be done.
Karoma says it's important for hiring managers to listen to what tools someone might need to do their job successfully. For example, someone like him, who is blind, may have skills a sighted person can't even imagine.
People who are blind, we use screen reader, actually reads faster. Like I can read, I think my screen reader, the speed is on right now is about 550 words per minute, and I can understand what it's saying.
He understands it. 550 words a minute is what he can hear and comprehend. So, Donovan, what was your guess?
My guess was 300.
For how fast we can read?
Yes.
Okay. Well, according to a scientific analysis from 2019, 238 words per minute. That's the average rate for reading silently in English. So it's almost half.
Yes.
And think about that. He can listen and comprehend information, taking it in twice as fast as I can.
And
what an asset to have in your company.
Absolutely, and you have different challenges or he has different challenges than you do, but that doesn't, it's not a hindrance.
How lame I seem that I can't even understand that.
It's not even a hindrance for him.
ABVI will host a fundraising event tonight so that the organization can keep supporting people with blindness or low vision, and we'll have that information for you on woodtv.com.
Yeah, fundraisers like that are so important to uplift that part of our community as well.